In this customer gauge training video, we will look at DFSI specific filtering of report data. There are a couple of key points to consider when you're looking at how the data is filtered in your DFSI reports. The first is that data will always be filtered initially by your division. This means that you will only see data from your division. You won't be able to see data from other groups or other divisions or other entities from the DFSI. The second item to note is that all of the filter lists will contain items that are not necessarily directly only to your division, but are also related to other divisions within the group or other entities. So you'll need to use a search facility in order to get the values specifically for your division. Now let's look at how this would work in practice. If we go and have a look at a few customer gauge reports, we can see that these are the standard customer gauge reports, and we could just use these as an example. So starting with the NPS report, this NPS report shows you NPS data over a period of time. Now we can filter all of these reports in the same way using the filter settings. The first filter we could try to add would be perhaps division. As we've discussed, we can only see data in our own division. So if I was to go here and look at Better Regulations division when I'm not in that division and apply the settings, it will show no data. So that division setting is not going to work. We need to remove that. So now let's go and look at some other ways we can filter the data in groups that we know exist for our business. Here we can see all the different filter settings that are possible: service type, function, subfunction. Let's pick function in this particular case. Now when we click on the drop down list, we can see that this includes data for all of the different groups, not just our own group. It might be difficult to scroll through this and find just the data that we want, but a really easy way to go about this is to simply type a few letters into the search box and it will show exactly the levels that we know exist. So this is a particular filter that we know exists for this particular group, so we can apply those settings and the data will show up. So just back and as a reminder, so there are a couple of key points out of this short video. The first is data is filtered first by division, and you'll only see data from your division. If you try and filter on other divisions, you won't see any data. The second is that the filter lists contain items not necessarily related directly to your division, so you'll need to often use a search facility to find values for your particular group.